What is going on, guys? Sergeant Frost back again with another video. I'm going to start covering Marvel Rivals, so let's start off the first video of the new game with a best settings tutorial. So let's get right into it. Alright, first, go into settings. We're going to come down to display. Make sure your primary monitor is checked. Make sure this is in full screen. Aspect ratio 16:9, resolution, whatever your monitor's native resolution is. This, for anti-aliasing, it really highly depends on what you want to use for your system. Most people should go with like NVIDIA DLSS or AMD FSR, depending on if you have a NVIDIA graphics card or an AMD graphics card. I'm just going to go with DLSS because that's what I have for my graphics card. But that's because I have an NVIDIA. For super resolution mode, I usually go quality or balanced. Either one works perfectly fine for a DLSS, especially if you have a 4000 card. So yeah, sharpening, just put it on whatever you'd like. Frame generation mode, this actually adds input lag if you have a 4000 series card. So I'd leave this off personally unless you're getting like less than 60 FPS. For low latency mode, always put NVIDIA low latency on. Brightness, leave it at whatever you want. Limit FPS, I have a good card, so I leave it on unlimited. You could show your FPS if you want to. Network stats, I'd like to leave both of those on. VSync, always turn VSync off. It's stupid and doesn't belong in any game. For graphics, optimize settings. You could optimize it so that it chooses whatever it thinks is best, but that's not what this video is for since we're going to do this manually. Okay, for us, what we are going to do is we are going to leave most of this on medium so that way we can go through and change it individually. For global illumination, you don't really want like very bright sun rays in this game that's going to eat up a lot of your GPU power. Put it on low. Screen space reflections, I leave it on over lumen reflections because I don't really know what lumen reflections does, but I know most SSR doesn't really eat up too much of your VRAM. Model detail, I leave this on medium. Post processing, always on low. Shadow detail on low. Texture detail, I put this on high. If you have a good graphics card and a decent CPU, you kind of want to leave this actually on high or ultra so that way it puts the graphics processing power on the GPU and not the CPU. I know that really depends if you have a very like bad or not powerful system, then yeah, leave it on low or medium. But if you have a 4000 series graphics card and like a good Intel or a good AMD CPU, you can actually get away with leaving this on high or ultra. I'm going to leave mine on ultra because I want the game to put most of the processing power on my 4070 Ti. If you have like a 3000 or less, you might want to leave it lower, but it is what it is. It depends on what GPU you have. You can make that judgment call. For effects detail, I leave this on low. Effects eat up your VRAM, and for foliage, I leave this on low. Next, what we're going to do is hit apply, then confirm. For audio, I don't really change a lot in here. For 3D enhancement, definitely leave this on if you have a sound card that allows you to have 7.1 surround sound. Input device, make sure you choose your correct microphone. Same for voice chat, I have mine on push to talk. You can choose whatever you want in terms of your key to let it start talking. Combat mix, I think I'm going to leave mine on immersion for this game. I'm going to see which one sounds best. I don't know how their sound settings are in this game and how like close the audio could be to like HRTF or not. So I'm definitely going to like play around with that as time goes on. But yeah. Also, you can change your mouse sensitivity in here, and these are the other controls for your keyboard and mouse, or if you're going to be playing on controller. And for social, you guys know how to change the rest of this, so it's really up to you. But yeah, thanks guys. This was a very quick best settings video for Marvel Rivals. Make sure to check out more videos on my TikTok, Sergeant Frost, and on this YouTube channel because I'm definitely going to be switching to this game, and it's definitely going to be some fun. But stay frosty.